Imagine you creating layers upon layers upon layers on your cuticle. You're going to have an issue with receiving moisture into your hair. Hey YouTube, what's going on? Super excited for this video. If you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you are here. I am a cosmetic chemist specializing in natural hair care, and I am here to help you understand your hair, ingredients, and products all from a cosmetic chemist perspective. And I also have entrepreneur style hair care lines as well. And today we are talking about common habits. I'm so silly right now, forgive me y'all. Common habits, okay, that dehydrate our natural hair. And this can be for relaxed hair and texturized hair as well. And when I say dehydrate our natural hair, I'm really talking about moisture blockers. There are certain things, y'all, that can block moisture, dehydrate our hair, and it's not a good look because let's be honest, our hair is prone to dryness. So you guys know I don't waste any time. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the first common habit that dehydrates our natural hair, and this can also be applied to relaxed and texturized hair as well, is having a lifted cuticle. Now, when it comes to the structure of our hair, you guys know we have a cuticle, we have a cortex, and in most cases we have a medulla. Now, when it comes to moisture and dryness, we have to be very cautious of our cuticle because it is a cuticle that maintains the hydration within our hair. However, okay, excessive heat, crazy brushing, all that can definitely lift the cuticle, including high growth fatigue. Moisture overload can lift our cuticle. And the tricky thing with that is even though we can put the most moisturizing creams and liquids in, if we have a lifted cuticle, that moisture is not going to stay in where it needs to be, right? So what I recommend doing, number one, lay off the heat. Try not to do it too often. If you are going to use heat, always use a protectant. For sure. When you are brushing your hair and combing your hair, do it very, very gently. Do not rush through the process and do not be rough with it. But number three, which is probably a huge one when it comes to hyper fatigue, curly chemistry community, I already know what I'm about to say, but pre-pooing. Pre-pooing is a game changer, a hair saver, a lifesaver. It's a saver. Okay. Pre-pooing is an amazing way to prevent hydro fatigue. You want to do this with, pre-shampoo, okay? It's like a pre-shampoo treatment. Coconut oil, babassu oil, palm kernel oil, for example, and just put that throughout your hair. Detangle your hair with it, put a shower cap on, leave it on for at least 20 to 30 minutes, and that's going to help tremendously with making sure your cuticles are sealed, number one, and then also making sure that your hair retains the most amount of moisture. So that's number one. By the way, if you are into DIY recipes, I have a really good pre-poo recipe in the natural hair care wisdom flashcards. I'll post a link below for you with more information. Okay, number two, the second habit that's going to dehydrate your natural hair is going to be product buildup. And this is a big one for us because we use a lot of gels and creams and butters and pomades, and a lot of this stuff is good for our hair, but imagine you creating layers upon layers upon layers on your cuticle. You're going to have an issue with receiving moisture into your hair. So I highly recommend shampooing your hair often and clarifying your hair as needed. This will look different for everyone. I usually recommend shampooing your hair at least once a week or at least once every 2 weeks, and clarifying your hair at least once a month or at least once every other month. Okay, but having a cleansed cuticle is going to help tremendously so your hair does not block out the moisturizers that you are currently using. And this can also be applied to your scalp as well. Product buildup is like the enemy when it comes to moisturized hair and scalp. Okay, number three, it's going to be lack of detangling. Now this is probably surprising to a few of you, like how is lack of detangling dehydrating my hair? Because if you are only moisturizing the outer parts of your hair, the part that's easy to get, and not really doing sections and combing your hair while with the moisturizer, you're not really getting that formula deep within the hair. And I am guilty of this, at least I used to be. I used to just put the moisturizer on my hands and just go like that and not even do like separation. Like all this part up in here would be so dehydrated, and now I'm like, okay, sections, detangling is the way to go. Number four is going to be drying shampoos and drying ingredients. So when it comes to your shampoos, you guys already know, and if you don't know, shampoos are made up of cleansing surfactants, and these are surface acting agents that remove oil and dirt and product off the cuticle of your hair. With these cleansing surfactants, sometimes comes the stripping of the moisture and the oils off of your hair, because technically that is what a shampoo is designed to do. However, you want to always look for moisturizing and hydrating shampoos, and I share a few of my favorite moisturizing and gentle cleansing surfactants to look for in a shampoo. A common one that I recommend often is cocoa meat or purple betaine. Is a really gentle cleansing surfactant that is designed to not only soften the hair because it is a bit cationic, but it's also designed to remove oil and dirt as well. And I have a whole list of cleansing surfactants that are ideal for our hair in the Natural Hair Care Wisdom flashcards. If you do not have that ebook, get your hands on that ebook because it is literally the cheat code for the best ingredients for our hair type. The last thing I want you guys to be mindful of when it comes to what can dehydrate our hair is going to be UV rays from the sun. And with the sun comes free radicals that do have the ability to disrupt the cuticle layer of our hair, leading to dryness, breakage, and damage. However, this is another reason why I recommend always sealing your hair with an oil, especially after you moisturize your hair, because that sealant, that oil, is not only going to lock in moisture, but it's also going to protect the hair as well from UV rays from the sun. Some very common ones would be jojoba oil, olive oil, for example, red raspberry oil. I just learned recently is great for protecting the hair from UV rays. So you have a few options out here, but definitely utilize these protecting carrier oils, especially from UV rays from the sun. All right, guys, so if you enjoyed this video and learned something new, if you enjoyed this video and if you learned something new, please be sure to like this video. And if you are not subscribed to Curly Chemistry, definitely hit that subscribe button right over here and hit the bell to stay in the loop for more Curly Chemistry content. And of course, I do have a question for you. What technique currently is helping you retain moisture? What is helping to keep your hair moisturized, soft, and managed? Maybe it's a technique, maybe it's a product, whatever it is, comment below, let us all know, and I cannot wait for the conversation with you. If you want to learn more about your hair, ingredients, and products from a cosmetic chemist perspective, like that cheat code I was telling you about, check out these amazing Curly Chemistry resources up here. My best advice for you are in these ebooks. I cannot wait for you to get your hands on them. If you do not have them already, I'll post a link below for you with more information. If you'd like to connect with me one-on-one concerning your hair, I do offer one-on-one hair care coaching where I can connect with you and learn more about your hair, specifically what your challenges are, and create a customized hair care regimen, including product recommendations just for you. If you're interested in connecting with me one-on-one, I'll post a link below for you with more information. If you're ready to start your hair care line, no matter where you are in the world, I would love to connect with you one-on-one to bring your ideas to fruition. And I'll post a link below for you with more information as well. All right, guys, I love you, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.